Hello there. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can configure the premium database backup script that I created exclusively just for you, the Webnestify channel members. And I also wanted to seriously thank you that you joined the channel membership. And the main difference between the free script and this one is that it includes AES-256 encryption because you don't want to send sensitive database informations over the internet without any encryption or password. Also, it will help you to set up the remote storage, the bucket, the Google Drive, whatever you choose. And also it includes notifications via Notify, so we know when the backup job starts and also where it ends, if there are any errors or no. And also it have the cron job builder, so you can just specify how often you want to run those backups. So it is nicely packed into the single script and it will ask you along the way. So thank you very much, and now let's jump into the terminal and let's demonstrate. Okay, I'm going to open the terminal window and hopefully you can see. Let me verify it. Okay, now you can see it. So once you download the script, you can download it from the Webnestify Discord. There is the premium channel for members only. So join the Webnestify Discord and you can send me a message to give access to the premium channel, or you will need to have your YouTube account linked to your Discord, so it will automatically give you the right permission. So once we have the script, what we can now do, we can run it. So we can just run it wp backups enhance.sh, and it will ask you for the encryption. I highly recommend to generate a passphrase in your password manager and save it there. But in this tutorial, I'm just going to give a simple password for demonstration. And then it will ask you for the database authentication setup. Most of the systems that I work with have the MySQL or MariaDB root password authenticated via Unix socket, so you don't need to enter any password. But if you don't have this system, you will need to put the root password. So you press yes, and it will ask you for the database root password. And then it will safely store this password in the environment variable that is only read-only. So in this case, we're gonna say no. And now it will ask you for the backup storage location. First option is locally by default or remotely using rclone. So we're gonna set it up option 2 with rclone. Enter the local backup directory. Just press enter for default. And now it will ask you to create new remote, or if you don't have rclone already installed, it will ask you to install the rclone. So we press yes, and now we can set up our new remote. So we press N for the new remote, and we can name it B2 as the backblaze. Then it will give you 63 options to set up your remote storage. And in our case, it is backblaze B2, so number 5. And once you have done this, then you will need to go to your backblaze account. So let me go to my browser. Let's go to the backblaze, and you will need to create your bucket for those databases. So you create bucket and vndb test. Make sure the bucket is private. If you want to take even further to encrypt your bucket, feel free to enable it. And you can also enable the object lock. So let's create our bucket. And I need to log back in. Okay, so now you have your bucket created. Then you will need to go to application keys. And we need to generate our new application key. So we're gonna name it vndb test. And then you want to give access only to this bucket you created for those databases. And type of access, read and write, is fine. And we can click create new key. And then we need to copy this first key ID. Let's go back to our terminal. You copy this value for the key ID, and then we go back again and we copy this application key. And we can go back again to the terminal. Let me copy it again. And then it will ask you the permanently hard delete, usually is false, so press enter. Do you want to edit advanced configuration? Nope. And yes, this is okay. And now we have our storage called B2. So we're gonna quick our configuration file. And now the script will ask you to set the remote name, which we set it up as B2. And the bucket name is vndb test. Basically, the bucket name is when you go to the buckets, this is your bucket name that you will need to add there. It's pretty simple and straightforward. So press enter, and now the script will check if everything you set up is correct. So as you can see, we have our remote connection successful. Now it will ask you to set up the backup schedule for the cron job. So you want to set it up, press yes. And you have some options that I predefined in the script: hourly, every 2 hours, 6 hours, daily, weekly, or even you can set it up custom. So for myself, for my productions, I like to do backups every 2 hours. So I press 2, and the cron job is already ready for you. And now, do you want to set up the notification system? And this is really important because you need to keep track if something fails or something happened. You want to be notified and go back and check it, right? So you press yes. And now it will ask you for the notify topic. So let's go back to our browser. Let's go to the notify, and we will create our new topic. You want to generate a name, and then you want to reserve this topic and configure access. So we click subscribe, and this is the URL you need to copy over the script. So let's go back again to the terminal. You paste it here. And do you have a notify authentication token? Yes, we need to create it. So let's go back again to the notify. Let's go to the account. And I already have WDB test, but you can always create a new token. So let me copy this token. Go back to our terminal window. So we want to press yes. Now you paste the authentication token. And as you can see, we received already the test notification. Okay, so once you paste the notification API key or the key to authenticate, you can see that our backup system test is configured successfully. So yeah, now we know that the notification system will work. And even I already changed the name here, so you can change the display name so you know from which system are those notifications. Okay, so let's continue with our setup. And yeah, as you can see, everything is ready. Now we have our cron job in etc cron to run every 2 hours. And now you can basically run the script. So let me clear this. And you can run this script /db backup.sh. And as you can see, we have our databases, 3 databases. It verified the archives. Then it encrypted the archives, so encrypted archive verified, which is great. And then it already uploaded those databases to our remote storage. So when we go to our browser, you can see the DB backup started and DB backup successfully. So this is really what you need to keep track of it. And then when we go to our bucket, let me refresh the page. When we go upload and download, we have our databases securely stored in our Backblaze account, and also they are encrypted. So yeah, so from now on, you don't need to You don't need to do anything. You set up the cron, so every 2 hours the process will repeat. So everything will be nice and safe in your remote storage. So yeah, I really hope that you like this video. If you have any issues with the script, just let me know in the Discord. It also includes support, so I can help you run this script on some weird systems where something is different. So yeah, just let me know on the Discord and I'm here for you to help. And once again, thank you very much for joining the Webnestify channel membership. Take care.